Jets and the Seahawks. Right now, the Jets are 2-point road favorites over the Seahawks. 42.5 is your total. Adam, I'll start with you here again. And I said this, and it's the same handicap. And guys, I know I don't want to sound like a broken record, but sometimes you just got to plug your nose and play a teaser leg that you don't like. And I can get the Seahawks up to 8.5 in a game with 42.5 total. I know Mike White's back at quarterback for the Jets. If you look at the underlying stats, he's not been great, guys. It's just he's so much better than Zach Wilson that I think Jets fans are like, oh my God, a pulse. This is like, they're freaking out. It's like, no, man, he hadn't been that good. He's just been he's been fine, but he's not been all that good. 8.5 with the Seahawks at home here against a Jets team that, again, I don't think is going to score a ton of points because they just aren't built to score a ton of points. Hold my nose, play it. I think it's gross, but it is what it is.
I'm with you. I have it already in at Seahawks plus 8.5. I think we probably have found the bottom with the Seahawks at this point. I don't know that it gets a lot lower than what we've seen. Like you said, this Jets offense isn't built to blow anybody out by any stretch. Check your book, though, because this has come back a little bit. In Nevada, a lot of books sitting 1.5 right now on the New York Jets. So if you like the 7.5 as much as the 8.5, go ahead and play it. It's the same thing. If it's a Wong teaser, you're getting your 3 and your 7. The New York Jets are an elite defense. They are on offense. I don't know what to make of the fact that Tyler Lockett is back at practice and potentially could play this week for the Seattle Seahawks. I just don't think the offense is as bad as we've seen the last couple of weeks for Seattle. I think that should be enough to keep this game within 8.5.
Steven, it's not going to be a pretty game, that's for sure. I think that we can all kind of agree this is going to be this has a chance to be pretty sloppy when it's all said and done. Again, Mike White, if you look at the underlying stats, if you look outside of the box scores, you can see he's average. He might even be a little below average. People are making this big deal like he's some sort of future star in this league. He's a 27-year-old journeyman, and there's a reason for that. So I'm not buying into this thing like he's some great savior of this team. I think the offense is at least a little bit better because it has to be, because Zach Wilson's the nut low, but I'm not, I don't think that this team wins big, and it would not surprise me in the least bit if Seattle won this thing outright.
Yeah, I think that he makes them more likely to win games, obviously. I don't think it makes him considerably more likely to win games by double digits, which is what the teaser leg is here. So I'm with you guys. I think this is probably my second favorite teaser leg of the week. Home dog, one of the better home field advantages in the NFL. Season on the line here, trying to keep your playoff hopes alive. I haven't put it in the account yet. I just want to see about Tyler Lockett. I still might play it if Tyler Lockett's not going to play, but if he's in, then I want it in there. I mean, you heard a lot about Pete Carroll and others saying that he's the third down chain mover for them. He's who Geno looks for in a high pressure spot. So he's a big deal to this offense. Just holding and waiting to see what his deal is, if he can be effective catching balls with that finger. But it's more than likely going to be in my account, a Seattle teaser leg.
Whenever we step away and they cut to the sideline, we see Derek Carr on the sideline because these are two teams that he is going to be begging to either be traded to, or whenever he gets released, he'll be talking to. So maybe he'll go and try to get some early acquaintance stuff going there in this Jets and Seahawks game.